Gina Carano is striking back, ladies and gentlemen. She is suing Disney Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination with the assistance of Elon Musk, who is funding her lawsuit. Gina Carano, who was falsely terminated by Disney after they decided to bend the knee to cancel culture. And now, some of those same people who called for and celebrated her cancellation, they are back out attacking this woman once again. So John Roca goes on the attack. What a shock, right? Puts up Gina Carano's tweets and Instagram post and just lies about what she's saying.
She compared the Republicans and their points of views being vilified to what happened to Jewish people at the hands of the Nazis.
That is false. She clarified in a follow-up tweet, which conveniently, Roca, you failed to mention, have journalists completely given up on research? Well, Gina, this isn't a journalist. This is a Disney shill who's trying desperately to keep his Disney All Access pass, which is why he constantly defends Disney no matter what. Gina continues, nowhere did I say Republicans were being treated like Jews in the Holocaust. I shared a meme I translated into, don't let the government pit you against each other or history tells us that could go wrong. Now, maybe in the meme she posted, that point didn't get across very well, but she came out and she clarified. And rather than accept this and move on, these people continue to constantly bring it up and use it to vilify her. Meanwhile, ignoring this post from Pedro Pascal where he compares Republican voters to Nazis and slave owners, and receiving zero punishment for it. But fear not, because this Disney Star Wars shill has an explanation for that.
Calling someone a Nazi is not the same as comparing yourself to a Jew in the Holocaust.
You are fake news.
Provides zero proof to that claim, does not put the post up, implies that it's okay to falsely label someone a Nazi, and doesn't do any research in attempt to hear Gina Carano's side of the issue. And the lies do not stop there.
Then she claimed that the election was stolen, that there was a lot of voter fraud and all this, which of course has never been proven.
Nowhere in this tweet does Gina Carano say that the 2020 election was stolen. That, again, another lie.
And then, of course, she got into some controversy by putting the beep, bop, boop as her pronouns, which a lot of people who support trans lives felt was super offensive to their cause. And so...
Yes, because God forbid we offend the alphabet people.
Cry me a fucking river.
Being openly and proudly transphobic. Another lie, yet another one of these people failing to do their research and comparing your choice not to wear masks or be vaccinated against COVID-19 to the Holocaust are not political opinions. Again, we've already debunked this. They're controversial, offensive, and entirely unnecessary ones. Glad Disney knows the difference. Do you?
Smack that dumb bitch!
If you want to blindly stand behind this woman, go ahead. But the least you could do to support her is read the complaint, which states that Lucasfilm offered her the opportunity to learn and grow from these mistakes or apologize, both of which she refused to do. Once again, false. These people cannot stop lying.
But she was given every opportunity to turn it around and didn't.
Disney wanted Gina to do a Zoom call with 45 alphabet people, any of whom could have secretly recorded her without her consent. So rather than do that, Gina offered to take a handful of them out to dinner, apologize, and hear what they had to say. But Disney Lucasfilm didn't want to do that. Because the Zoom call was not about Gina apologizing. It was about these 45 alphabet people getting even with her. And it would have been nothing but them screaming and yelling at Gina, venting a lifetime of frustrations all out on her. And Gina Carano said no, and she had every right to.
Because she refused to adhere to safety protocols and standards during a COVID quarantine.
Safety protocols and standards that we now know were ineffective and unnecessary.
And therefore buckled down on horrible anti-vaccination rhetoric on her own Twitter, which also broke her own contractual rules.
This guy has no idea what he's even talking about. And then these people go on to make fun of Gina for being friends with Ben Shapiro.
Because her friendship with Ben Shapiro isn't playing out well enough? Oh, poor, pitiful her.
Shut up, bitch.
That her going right wing to go with Ben Shapiro stuff, and none of those movies made any money. And she didn't make any money off those movies. So now let's go attack Disney so I can get some money.
Come on, Rocha. If all Gina cared about was money, then she would have just did whatever Disney wanted her to do, whatever she had to do to keep her job. Now, this next clip is just sick and twisted and the epitome of who these people really are. John Rocha actually proceeds to use Carl Weathers' death as a means to attack Gina Carano.
And on the week that Carl Weathers, or just a few days after Carl Weathers dies, you do something like this. It's such an insult, and it's a really stupid lawsuit.
That is 100% false. She did not wake up the day after Carl Weathers passed away and said, okay, I'm going to sue Disney now. This lawsuit has been in the works for months, Rocha, and you know that. Also, Rocha, you are doing the exact thing you're accusing her of doing. You are exploiting Carl Weathers' death to virtue signal, attack Gina Carano, and label her a terrible person. And he's not the only one. Pink-haired broad's back saying spitting on the grave of Carl Weathers to throw a Death Star-sized hissy fit because you don't have the talent to make headlines otherwise. Why are you so angry? And why do you kind of look like the cancel pig meme?
Come on, pig! Piggy! Come on, piggy! See?
And this nonsense that Elon Musk is doing with this stuff that's so just ridiculous on so many levels, I just think it's all going to blow up in your face.
So you think Gina is going to lose then? Okay. Me personally, I think she has a very good chance of either winning or Disney settling. I don't think Elon would have taken the case if he didn't believe that as well. We'll see. This is a case that is going to continue into the future. I'm sure all of these people will continue to attack Gina Carano during this process, just as I will continue to call them out for it. So make sure you please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, thank you all for watching.